So I got my swale dug in here, and I got my fruit tree holes ready to go. Still have to dig another one right over here so I can get the crowning effect where it shades out my swale. So here I am, and so far I've got wood chips in the bottom. Nice carbon source. It can trap some nutrients later on while it's breaking down, and also when they break down it'll create some air pockets. So a nice little drainage for the bottom of it. Next I'm filling it up with some topsoil and compost that I have to go grab, and then I'll be using some of this to fill it in, and then I'll be adding a rock and layering it some more. See, I got wood chips, and then I'm going to be adding some topsoil and then the compost. So first things first, put the cage in, then put the wood chips. Then I've added my topsoil here in all my holes, and then I got some of my can of compost here. I got the pile that's the most broken down. It's been sitting for probably around a year plus, and I'm gonna put a layer of that, and then put some of this mud back in, or not mud, but the native clay soil. I'll put a little layer of that, and then after that I'll be putting in the fruit tree some more topsoil and then some more compost on top with some mulch. So after I put my fresh compost on top of the topsoil, I'm putting some of this native soil on top and mixed it around a little bit. And then next I'm going to be putting a rock for an anchor. The tree will go on top, and then I'll backfill. So I got my hole dug here. I'm gonna put in my cage here. I got my wood chips put in. Next I filled the hole with topsoil and then put a layer of compost on top. So after I got all my tree holes dug, I'm gonna score the swale here and rake it with a shovel and a rake just to get spots so the cover crop I'm about to lay has somewhere to settle into. So if I water, it doesn't just run off the hill here. And the idea is that we don't want any open bare soil, or else it'll be eroding when it rains. So I got all my trees here, mostly peaches, and this is how I use my rock as an anchor. If a big windstorm comes through here, this will act as an anchor and hold it down as a weight. So I've gotten some hay here. I've got my cover crop spread. So far it's just clover, some mustard seed and poppies, and then I put wood chips over the walkways where I know I'm going to be walking a lot, because we don't want the ground to be compact, and I know the worms will come where the wood chips are, so this will help the soil be broken down and good to go. And yeah, I got all my fruit trees pruned up. I'm trying to get my 4 main stalks to build my nice base off of. Not really letting it fruit out yet, still building the structure, so it might look a little weird, but that's how I plant my fruit trees and my swale.